Little King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Flamethrower. Hey, we should go in on one of these robot dogs, by the way.
Robot dog?
Yeah, I was reading a thing this morning. You can buy in 48 states. I think Maryland and California, you're out of luck. But there's something called the Terminator that is legal in 48 states. I don't know how it is. Maybe they're hoping it'll be prohibitively expensive, but you can buy. The Terminator is the first flamethrower-wielding robot dog, and it's under 10 grand.
Well, I can't wait to be killed by one of these in the future.
You know, one of those Boston Dynamics-looking dogs, you know?
Oh, it's an Ohio company, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Robot dog with a flamethrower. It's for $9,420. Now available for purchase. A quadruped robot with an arc flamethrower mounted to its back, fueled by gasoline or napalm. It's got a 1-hour battery, a 30-foot flame-throwing range, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. You know, you don't need to be right there when you're sicking your flamethrower robot dog. I felt like I was getting trolled by this story at first, because how is this legal in 48 states? 48.
This is America, Alan.
Yeah, I get it. I'll show you a little here if you're watching the live stream. A robot dog with a flamethrower.
I can understand why it's not legal in California, for sure.
Well, yeah. But running around. I mean, those are so creepy. Those robot dogs are just creepy on their own, you know? And you put a flamethrower on the back to deliver on-demand fire anywhere. Well, you know what? Maybe fire departments will use these for controlled burns. Is that a thing? Don't they do controlled burns?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, this is going to have applications. These companies don't make these just for the consumer market. They make them for military applications, and they get you excited for it by going, hey, you could have one of these. Maybe that's why it's legal in 48 states, because of police and military applications.
Now I am become death.
The Oppenheimer quote. Oh, my God. Very much of the moment. It's pretty exciting, though.
Yeah.
Right? Fill your robotic quadruped with napalm.
Never have to rake your leaves again.
Honey, what's going on out there? You go to
Wait, this isn't how Joe's house burned down, was it?
No, I certainly hope not.
His neighbor got a robot dog with a flamethrower on it.
Yeah.
Things got out of hand.
The Terminator. You go to throwflame.com. And for only for the princely sum of $9,420, you can have one. See, I want to know more. It says ready for anything: wildfire control and prevention, agricultural management, ecological conservation, snow and ice removal, or entertainment and special effects. It is pretty cool. They call it the future of fire delivery. You know, how often have you wanted fire delivered, but you didn't have any flints or matches? You couldn't get the two sticks to rub together with any success.
This might be the thing that finally gets me into cigars. I get one of these, get some cigars, and light my cigars with my flame-throwing, my $10,000 flame-throwing robot dog.
You just have people over and you go, all right, stand here. Now stand right here. Don't move. Don't move. Put a cigar in their mouth. Do you name it?
Yeah.
What do you name it?
I don't know, something fire-related. What's a good fire name?
Spot? I don't know.
Sparky.
There you go,
there
Sparky.
You go, Sparky.
Because, you know, it was a few years ago that Elon Musk was making a big deal about the fact that his company was making flamethrowers, and he was selling them. He sold like 10,000 of them in a couple of days. Mm-hmm. Flamethrowers are not specifically regulated in those 48 states.
Oh, you're talking about the actual flamethrowers, not just the Teslas that catch on fire.
Yeah, the Cybertrucks that burst into flame. No, actual handheld flamethrowers. They are not, flamethrowers are not considered firearms. Boy, great pun. Mm-hmm. They're not considered firearms by federal agencies, even though they are literally firearms.
More like fire hands. I don't know.
Yeah. In Maryland, flamethrowers require a federal firearms license, and in California, the range cannot exceed 10 feet. Well, you're going to get more than 10 feet with this. So, yeah, I'm curious because you have to think Elon Musk, allegedly, the guy, everything he says is nonsense, but he allegedly sold 10,000 flamethrowers. But there has been a serious dearth, from what I've seen, of really cool flamethrower videos. I haven't seen a lot of, nobody's gone viral with one of their handheld flamethrower videos. Maybe I'm not subscribing to the right channels.
I mean, I feel like I saw
likely.
some people posting with when he first sold them, but I don't feel like I've seen any of those videos in years.
People like Sparky. That's pretty good. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, Alan, these things are going to get jacked by strangers and ignite their owners. Back in the day, before Wi-Fi and all that, the most fun you could have is if you had a neighbor that had the exact same garage door opener that you did, because you could drive by and open their garage. That's like some old school hacking, not even hacking. You just
some
coincidentally, it worked.
Happenstance.
Synchronicity. Happenstance. Alan Bill is absolutely correct. Surf Nazis is awesome.
No. Surf Ninjas.
Or sorry, Surf Ninjas. I'm thinking of Surf Nazis Must Die. That's a good movie, too. I think Sybil Danning is in that.
I don't know if that one's as
kid-friendly.
for kids, yeah.
Hey, listen, you've got to tell the kids.
Is Rob Schneider in Surf Nazis as well?
He might be in the update. I don't know. You got to get kids on board with hating Nazis. Surf Nazis Must Die. Show that to your family. Get them in the right frame of mind. Just watched Surf Ninjas with my family. Rick and Cuyahoga Falls. They loved it. But you can't stream it anywhere. You got to buy the DVD from Amazon.
Oh.
That's how they get you. They get everybody excited about Surf Ninjas.
Right.
But you can't stream it.
That is a bummer when you can't find something streaming that you want.
It's crazy that there are things that aren't streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just because of licensing and legal stuff. But, it was only recently that you could start streaming Payback with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Same with Ransom.
Yeah.
That's only recently been on streaming. Freddy Got Fingered is still not streaming. That one's not. Just had Tom Green in here, and
yeah.
I bet if they put Freddy Got Fingered on Netflix, it would be number one. It would move right up the ranks. People would go crazy for it just because it's so absurd.
Alan, my friend, is a flamethrower, and they are considered gardening tools because it's sold to kill weeds in your yard.
Oh.
What gardening tools?
Gardening.
Well, now all they have to do is, they just need to redefine guns. Not like we have very many regulations as it is, but people like to pretend we have all these regulations. But could be a way to defend yourself without killing anyone. Send it out, shoot a little fire,
Scare
people off. Yeah, but fire, I'll tell you what, it doesn't like to be controlled. That's why people are so enamored of it and amazed by it. The elemental power of fire, right? It's primal.
Right.
You get out there and you're like, I'll just get this guy a little bit with my dog. And then the guy's engulfed in flames.
Mm-hmm.
Something went wrong. The wind shifted.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you just picked up a murder charge.
Hey, Rick Dalton was able to keep his house safe from some murderous hippies.
Yeah.
So I feel like.
But he did it with a knife, didn't he? Or he punched him? Or what?
No. So you're thinking of Cliff. Cliff
Right.
was,
okay. Right.
No, Rick Dalton had the.
Rick Dalton was DiCaprio.
He had the flamethrower from 14 Fists of McCluskey in his shed.
I don't remember that. I gotta watch that again.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in America.
I recommend the
or
novel.
in Hollywood, right?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. I also recommend the novelization of it as well, written by Tarantino.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very good.
I like that he just 86'd his last movie.
Dude, I'm bummed by that.
It was written, and they were going to cast it, and he goes, I don't like this. I'm going to do something else.
I think what I read is he's nervous that whatever he puts out is going to end up getting exclusively streamed, and he does not want that. So he didn't have the right language in his contract to keep that from happening. So he's like, no, not doing this.
Oh, I see.
But it was also supposed to be kind of a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I think that was another thing that he kind of wanted to steer away from after the more he thought about it, because it was about Cliff Booth becoming a director because he's actually really into movies.
Right.
You get a lot of that backstory in the novel about how much he really enjoys films.
You can buy Freddy Got Fingered on Apple or Google Play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was...
Well, that's what Google's telling me. Alan, Surf Ninjas is entertaining, but it is terrible.
Yeah, I never
is
said
a
it's
terrible
good. Yeah, it is a bad movie.
Even for kids?
I mean, like,
Or
I
as a
loved it when I was
grown-up,
a
it
kid.
sucks.
As a grown-up, I'm sure it sucks.
Yeah.
But as a kid, especially in that age, in that era where they were just, everything was ninjas. It was, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And Three Ninjas,
Three
right?
Ninjas,
Yeah.
Surf Ninjas. Just karate could not be stopped.
Yeah, they were trying to get kids into karate studios.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's new. I didn't know that they had Freddy Got Fingered as an option to stream anywhere. So, wait, is it on Disney Plus?
Hi, Ellen. I just wanted to let you guys know that I had a dream again about you last night. I haven't been in town, so I haven't really been able to listen. However, I had a dream about you guys talking about the whole finger joke, and Mary explained it in my dream. Not the whole finger, the one next to it. I literally had a dream about this last night, so I wanted you guys to know that you're in my stream of unconsciousness as well. Bye.
How do you like that?
I love that voice.
Shannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, man. See, it ruins it, though, when you meet him. She's very, very sweet, and her husband couldn't be nicer. But, until then, you just have... It's much like people who don't know what we look like, right? They've never met us. They just hear us, and they go, what are these god-awful voices coming out of this speaker? A lot of times, that same experience happens with us. We'll meet somebody, and we go, oh, my voice. And she's lovely, but... Hey, Duke, hello. Hi, Duke.
Hey, Alan, how are you?
I'm hanging in there, pal. What's up?
Oh, it's good. Another day on the right side of the dirt, buddy. Hey, we all love our women, and they're fabulous creatures, but they are strange and unusual as our men. But I'll tell you a little thing that happened with my wife. She came out, and she had a new dress on. And she said, does this dress make me look fat? And what are you going to say? I said, you're going to get mad at me. She says, no, I won't get mad at you. I said, you promise you won't get mad at me? She says, I promise. I said, okay, I had sex with your sister.
Classic.
Because it had nothing to do with the dress. Oh, come on. All right, thank you, Duke.
Hey, you, buddy.
Oh, Duke. You think he really had sex with his sister-in-law?
Yes.
Alan, Rich down in Jacksonville, Florida, listening to the podcast live, and you're discussing the orchestral performance your daughter was in, and your youngest daughter mentioning that they're surfing in the military. I just wanted to let you know that there are professional teams, surfers, boxers, almost any sport. Each branch of the military has their own professional teams, and they compete against each other, much like how the Navy football and the Army football teams do. Just want to let you know. Anyways, hate the show. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Rich. And that's why, if you recall in Apocalypse Now, Charlie Don't Surf, that's how they were going to beat the Vietnamese. Charlie didn't surf, but we did. A military surfing team was going to win the war, and God bless America.
We should really settle more things through competition that doesn't kill people rather than all this war stuff.
Surfing competitions.
Yes, the surfing industrial complex needs to overtake the military industrial complex.
Right. Well, we got to get all of the surfboard companies on board.
Well, also, there's got to be something for the countries that don't have a coast as well.
Oh, the landlocked
Yeah,
countries.
Yeah, maybe some skiing or just something that, we'll settle things on the slopes rather than in warfare.
Yeah. Well, let's get
Have Israel and Gaza even talked about this?
about surfing.
Yeah.
Well, when they say from the river to the sea, that's what I assume they're talking about. We need to get
We'll settle this on the beach.
I'll see you at dawn, bruh.
Yeah.
We need to get the big names in surfing together and have like the Laird Hamiltons and the Kelly Slaters, and we got to get these guys together and have kind of like a Yalta conference, but of surf aficionados. Might be onto something there. We've got to take a break. If you're into the band Our Last Night, they're coming to Cleveland, and I'll have tickets for you when we get back. They're doing the Covers Only tour, bringing a couple other bands with them. It is May 10th at the Agora, so that's just a couple of weeks away. But if you want to go, I'll hook you up here shortly. And then 5:30 is your very last chance today to grab $1,000 from the Buzzard Bookie.
It's the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeartRadio app or whatever smart device you have.